What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sport Update. My name is Giovanni. Welcome to another video, a late edition video. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I make sports updates and stuff like that, and I review, main events. So I'm going to be talking about UFC right now, UFC 167, the main event, GSP, Johny Hendricks. I'm not even in my usual environment where I make the videos, but I had to make this really quick because it's important. It was a big result that I didn't even see coming based on the fight. But if you guys are looking for the fight, I can't post that up. First of all, that's copyright, and I'm going to get banned from YouTube, so I don't want to do that. But hopefully you guys don't leave anything negative. If you don't want to watch the video, don't watch it. Don't worry. You can just exit the video. Don't leave anything negative because I put effort into this, and hopefully down the line it'll lead me to being a reporter or something like that. But let's get right into this. UFC 167. I'm going to take you through a quick overview of the fight really quick. So first of all, first round, besides the takedown, it was Johny Hendricks' round. Definitely. He was able to get some vicious elbows on GSP, kind of on like a ground and pound game, and he didn't cut him up then. He bruised him up and then cut him up later on in the fourth round. Second round, I think it was probably a tie, I would say. Third round, I would give it to GSP. GSP looked pretty good in that round. Johny Hendricks looked a little bit tired because his punches weren't as strong as 1 and 2. I mean, his jabs and his left, that southpaw is just really strong, and he's known for knocking out people, but GSP's not. So, those were connecting. But after the third round, where GSP looked to be getting back into it, Hendricks again in the fourth round busted him up pretty bad. A few more punches and elbows again, and GSP was caught under his eye. And later on in the fifth round, I think maybe a takedown or 2 for GSP. Overall, I think it was 3 takedowns for GSP and maybe 2 for Hendricks. But Hendricks killed. GSP. The damage was worse on GSP. Johny Hendricks did a lot of damage to him, more damage than I've seen in a while. Definitely, because I've been looking up old fights and stuff, and GSP's never been banged up that much. But the fight was ended. It lasted all 5 rounds, and by split decision, GSP won. I really thought Johny Hendricks won this fight. I thought it was going to be an upset, and he was clearly pissed off. But then, what's interesting is that GSP said, he lost memory during the fight, so Johny Hendricks knocked him up pretty bad. He said he lost some memory, didn't know what happened, but he kept fighting. And then he said that he was going to retire or hang up the boots. He said, I'm going to hang up the boots for a little while, go away a little bit, and then maybe come back. So I'm not really sure what's going on right now, but it looks like he's temporarily retiring. I'm going to put that in the title as a question mark because I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, Johny Hendricks was clearly on fire, just lit up, and he was pissed, and he's coming back for it. I thought he was going to win it, honestly, but sometimes the champions get a favor. They have that. Sometimes they just get that one more point or vote that gets them the retaining championship result, and I guess that's what GSP got. But nonetheless, GSP fought hard, so did Johny Hendricks, but I really thought Hendricks would win. And I'm not saying, Hendricks, I'm not being biased or anything. I like both these competitors are strong. But yeah, just the result and then what GSP said. He was clearly very emotional. Sorry I'm talking fast, but I really want to get this out. I don't want to make this like 5 minutes long, but he's clearly emotional, and maybe he just said it in the moment of things, but he lost memory, which that was pretty bad. And then he said he's hanging him up. So, he's arguably the best UFC fighter of all time. He's one of the best. There's Anderson Silva. There's so many fighters. But yeah, those are, I would say, top 2. And then, I don't want to say anything else because you guys are probably going to argue with that. But, I think he's the most winningest fighter now in UFC in the octagon. And he's on a big winning streak. But yeah, he's held the title for over 5 years now, I believe, or 5 years. So, whatever. Just let me know what you guys think of what he said after the fight and the result, because I know a lot of you might say Johny Hendricks did win this fight, and some of you fans might say, GSP did get the retaining result, fairly, and he deserved to do it, so to get that result. So just let me know what you guys think below. I'm going to end this video right here. Obviously, the title will say no footage, so you guys don't get misled, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.